What's up, Ramblers? It's Saturday. Okay, so James decided to go for a controversial topic for this week and asked us, what do we think God means, or what is God in our own minds? Alright, so a little background on me. I was raised Catholic, and I'm part of a Catholic household, and so those ideas of God, those Catholic ideologies of what God means, is sort of where I base my own interpretation of God in my life. However, as religion and religiosity are constructs of man, I believe that Catholicism, just like every religion, is at least a little bit flawed. That being said, my core understanding of what God means, that being caring, loving, omniscient, and omnipresent, are still basically the same as the Catholic view. I have a romantic mind, not a scientific mind, so I also have no trouble believing in the divinity of Jesus and in the Holy Spirit. But even though I hold all those core values in common with Catholicism, that's not to say that I don't have a lot of questions. My questions may not be the same as the usual questions that come up when the discussion of God is opened, such as how does God exist, and if God exists and is all-loving, then how does he allow suffering in the world? I've taken a lot of theology and religious philosophy courses in my life, so I feel I have my own understanding of how those questions can be answered. Really, I suppose my questions aren't about God at all, but more doctrinal problems with the Christian church. But regardless of how flawed the institution may be that claims to follow the God that I believe in, my faith still remains unshaken because of who that God is to me. Because my favorite aspect of my Catholic understanding of God is that my God is my God, and I have a personal relationship with him that only I have. It goes beyond love and forgiveness and all these doctrines preached by Christianity. As much as those are great things, really what I love about my relationship with the God that I have faith in is that anytime I need to talk to him, he's just there. And yes, I'm presupposing God's existence, and yes, I'm presupposing somewhat of the nature of God, but if you want to have a discussion about whether or not God exists, that you'll have to wait for a different day. So I guess the answer to your question, James, what does God really mean to me, is that God is a personal relationship that I have with something greater than myself that nobody else is privy to. It's the comfort that in spite of my own flawed nature, someone's always going to stick by me. Anyways, Ramblers and viewers, I can't wait to continue this discourse down in the comments, and Alex, I'll see you tomorrow.